Nioh was released last February 2017. It received a favorable reception according to the review aggregator Metacritic, with a score of 88 out of 100 in PS4 and 84 out of 100 in PC. After 8 years, is it still worth playing in 2025? Hello guys, Genuine here of Genuine Gaming, and here is my Nioh Complete Edition review after 8 years it was released. If you find this video helpful, do not forget to like, and for more game reviews, tips, and builds, subscribe to the channel. Nioh is set in 1600 in a dark fantasy version of the Sengoku period, a time where clans of Japan were at war before the Tokugawa shogunate. With high death toll, yokai or demons began to appear, bringing chaos across the land. You play as William Adams, a blonde-haired pirate Irishman who arrives in Japan in pursuit of Edward Kelly. He took William's guardian spirit, Siorse. He then crosses paths with numerous historical figures from the period and became a crucial part in Japan's Civil War. The delivery of the story leaves much to be desired. While the historical setting and fantastical elements are intriguing, the story is often a confusing jumble marred by disjointed presentation. The game's narrative suffers from a serious case of tonal and delivery whiplash. It attempts to weave a complex tale of samurai warfare, demonic invasions, and historical figures, but it does so through a haphazard mix of cinematic cutscenes, static text logs, and brief, often cryptic in-game narrations. This fragmented approach makes it incredibly difficult to follow the main plot, let alone grasp the nuances of the characters, motivations, and the historical context. One moment you're watching a beautiful, rendered cinematic that sets up a dramatic encounter, and the next thing you're shifting through lengthy, dry text entries to understand the backstory. These text entries, while informative, feel detached and fail to create a sense of emotional investment. Then, to add another layer of confusion, sporadic narrations during missions offer snippets of lore or plot points, often without sufficient context. This inconsistent storytelling method creates a frustrating disconnect. Key plot points are often buried in text logs, requiring players to actively seek out and read through them, which disrupts the flow of the gameplay. The cinematics, while visually stunning, often assume prior knowledge that the player may not possess, leading to confusion and a sense of being lost. Combat and gameplay. Nioh Complete Edition is a brutal, yet deeply rewarding experience that will test your patience and skills. From the moment you step into William's sandals, you are thrust into the world of yokai and treacherous samurai, where death is a constant companion. The combat is the game's centerpiece, boasting a level of depth rarely seen in action RPGs. It's not just about hacking and slashing. It's strategic dance of ki management and stance mastery. The ki system, which governs your stamina, adds a layer of tactical complexity, forcing you to carefully balance offense and defense. Mastering the three stances, high, mid, and low, is crucial as each offers distinct advantages and disadvantages depending on the enemy and situation. This intricate system elevates combat beyond simple button smashing, demanding precision and calculated aggression. And be warned, Nioh is notoriously difficult. My first foray into the game was a humbling experience, a relentless cycle of death and respawn. Hundreds of deaths easily in the initial stages. The learning curve is steep and the game offers little in the way of hand-holding. Enemies are relentless and even the most basic foes can punish careless mistakes. However, the challenge is precisely what makes Nioh so compelling. Every hard-fought victory feels earned, a statement to your growing skill and understanding of the game's mechanics. The exceptional boss encounters further solidify Nioh's place among the greats. These aren't just damage sponges. They're meticulously designed to adversaries with unique attack patterns and devastating abilities. Each boss fight is a memorable test of endurance and adaptability, demanding you learn their tells and exploit their weaknesses. These battles are unforgettable, etched into your memory through the sheer intensity and the satisfaction of finally overcoming them. While the initial difficulty can be daunting, the sense of progression is immense. As you level up, acquire a new gear, and master William's arsenal, you'll feel a tangible increase in your power. The feeling of finally dominating a boss that previously obliterated you is incredibly satisfying. The loot system, while sometimes overwhelming, provides a constant stream of rewards, encouraging experimentation and customization. Graphics and optimization. When it comes to the graphics and optimization of Nioh Complete Edition, it's a mixed bag. I have a Ryzen 9 32GB RAM and an RTX 3070, and the game runs very well. I haven't encountered any stutters. Since this game is a bit old, any new setup could pretty much handle this game. While the art style is distinctive and atmospheric, it's true that the game's age is noticeable. Textures and lighting, where serviceable, don't quite match the fidelity of more recent titles. That being said, the game does have its visual strengths. The character and enemy designs are excellent, and the combat effects are flashy. My genuine verdict. The game's ambition to blend historical accuracy with supernatural elements is commendable, but the narrative execution falls short. The potential for a compelling story is there, but the muddled presentation ultimately undermines its impact. Players who are primarily drawn to Nioh for its challenging combat and intricate gameplay mechanics may be able to overlook the narrative shortcomings. However, those seeking a cohesive and engaging story experience are likely to find themselves frustrated and disoriented. Ultimately, Nioh Complete Edition proves that even a visually impressive and mechanically sound game can be hindered by a poorly executed narrative. Nioh Complete Edition is not for the faint of heart. It's a demanding game that requires dedication and perseverance. But for those willing to embrace the challenge, it offers a deeply satisfying and unforgettable experience. The combination of its intricate combat, punishing difficulty, and exceptional boss fights makes it a true gem in the action RPG genre. While Nioh Complete Edition might not be a visual showcase, its performance on a powerful PC is generally solid. You'll be able to enjoy the game's excellent combat without being hindered by technical issues. The game has a very good art style that does hold up well. I give this game a 7.6 out of 10. Story and presentation, 6. Combat and gameplay, 9. Graphics and optimization, 8. I still recommend this game even if it is already old, especially when it's on sale. It is a nice cure for those soul-like or action RPGs itches that you might have, or if you're just simply looking for a game that is action-oriented. So that's how I find Nioh Complete Edition. And if you want to watch other review videos that I made, here is a playlist of them. See you in the next video. Ciao!